Colback called us and says, hey, I'm not gonna grind any more trees because the ethanol plants were taking them, they were shutting down. And so we had to kind of figure out what we had to do. Well, we had to start hauling them up to the burn hole where the old police started, well, it's not the old one, the police shooting range is there, and kind of work with Dave here, so when we get it full, we call him and he'll go out there and light it for us, and then when it's down enough, we'll call him and see if we can fill it back up. And then we cleaned that site up in the last 5 years. A lot of you probably have never seen what it's looked like. There's 40 years worth of garbage sitting out there and stuff, so we kind of are working on cleaning that up to make it more user friendly. Last year with the snow, we put in 651 regular hours. That was with plowing, salting, and hauling. 270 overtime hours. And just out of the city-owned parking lots, we hauled 508 city truckloads of snow from there. And we used Kellens for like cleaning up down here. There's 28 blocks that we take and push to the middle. We hauled 68 loads of side dumps out of there. Street projects, I hired out with the different contractors in town here. And this is just street and storm sewer inlet repairs. So we did about $750,000 worth of repairs. The guys fixed about 1,700 potholes throughout the town. And then dirt work, we hauled 60 loads from out there at the grass and twig site. When we cleaned that up, we hauled that out to Walmart by the riverbank, where it's eroding along next to the walk trail. We hauled 18 loads of dirt up to Cleveland Park around the new parking lot, and we raked, gilled, and seeded that. And then out at the golf course by the new pond, I don't know if you guys seen that, but we moved the walk trail away from the pond. We hauled 21 loads of dirt out there, and we kind of just moved it to the east a little bit. I don't know if you guys seen that. A lot of people like to fish out there, and the problem was a lot of carts would be coming down the road, and as the kids are fishing and stuff like that, they just drive down in the ditch anyway. And I think Jason kind of had a plan to move it, and Brad, so we did that. We moved it down, and then Brad lined it up with Knife River. They came in, asphalted the new trail in there, and then we tore the old out, and we'll reshape that here. We got it a little late, and we'll seed that. So after they did the YMCA up there, the new addition, we redid the dirt work up there. We hydro-seeded that. We did go back out to the campground. We hydro-seeded some bad areas out there. And then out on C30, we did have a little portion of the city backfilling. We backfilled that. We also did some dirt work out at the lift station on K49. We tore out the driveway on K49 to get the water to flow south in the ditch on Schuster's new addition there.
Yeah, battery.
Ooh. Am I done?
No.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, Rich killed it.
Yeah. You want me to keep going or wait?
Yeah.
Finish up. You gotta run to Walmart, get batteries?
Brad, you got it easy, man. Just pay it.
Some other work we did that I didn't put down on here, police station, Kevin was looking at doing $15,000 worth of some concrete work he had in the budget on the north side of the police station. He was looking at overlaying it with blacktop. I kind of visited with him and we came to a discussion, we made it work. So we tore out, what was it, like 3,000 square feet. We did the work, we tore it out, got it graded for the contractor to come in so we could save money. So in the long run, he's better with concrete than a 2-inch overlay that might get you 5 years. That was weird.
Yeah. We miss a thing.
Yeah. Not a lot of excitement here. Sirens, we do a siren test every month from April to November. That takes 8 of our guys. Public Facilities helps us. Dave does come out with the guy. They let the sheriff's office know when to set it off and stuff. We had to change out batteries in 3 of them. They each take 4 batteries. And then we are working on rewiring the charging system, not on the newer ones, but on the older ones. Every battery used to take 4 chargers separately, and then we changed the chargers, and then there's 4 wires coming out, but now they're recommending just 1 wire going, so we're kind of going in and rewiring that. But we do pretty much whatever we can do for maintenance on all the signage ourselves. Storm sewers, regular maintenance and cleaning of storm drains and drain tiles. Our detention basins, I can't remember, there might be like 30 some of those detention basins around town. We clean those monthly, check them, drains. 18th and Central, we've been doing a lot of work up there. We're taking the rock away from the culvert. We actually last year, we ran about 800 feet of drain tile down through the center and hooked them in over here. We're trying to keep them dry to where we can mow them, maintain them, and make them look nicer throughout town. And then Christmas, we changed out 3,000 bulbs in the snowflakes downtown. If you notice the snowflakes going down Plymouth, how much brighter they are this year if you compare them to the ones on 75. So we did that, and then we got all the Christmas decorations hung up, and we put Christmas decorations up at the Olson Center. And then street signs, we had to put up 28 new signs, or not new signs, either signs that were ran over, hit, or something wrong with them this year, so. Anybody got any questions?
People can take Christmas trees out to the site till 11.
January 11th, which we'll probably leave it open, the tree dump open till Friday. But,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you. Public facilities, Brad.
All right, Brad Epling, Public Facilities. Mine's way more short and boring than those guys, so try not to fall asleep. I did do some revisions on some of that stuff, but for the most part, I revised the 4 quarters. The first one, we installed security cameras at the Olson Center, Foster Park, restrooms, Public Works Building, West Floyd Park restrooms, and Shelter House. Put in a couple more at Old Tool Park, Shelter House, and skate park there. We put these in because just the vandalism is just, too high. So we've been catching a few, so it's been working out. Scott touched base on the next one there. We removed several trees out of the river from the golf course out to Walmart. We repaired and sealed over 150 picnic tables out of our parks and campgrounds. Cleveland Park restroom was constructed and will be open this spring. The floor just got done this fall, so it'll be open and ready for the spring season. Out the golf course bar, we built an extra counter and to give him more room out there, and put a new ventilation system in the kitchen to take some of the grease smell out of there. It seems like it's been working pretty good. There's some drywall that got damaged out there also, so we repaired that. Municipal Park Pond, we extended the walkways on them because of the low water, just to get the platforms back out into the pond a little bit further and safer. Seems to be working good. The outdoor pool, we did some concrete repairs there, and the whole pool was repainted this last spring before it was opened.
So that should open on time. There will be no repainting this spring.
Absolutely. We won't have to repaint it for several years.
All right.
I found some wood here. We did some re-landscaping at the Welcome Center. We now have a dog park that is open and up and running. Seems to be getting used quite a bit. The parks in downtown were prepared for RAGBRAI and ice cream days, so we had a busy summer with that. We did some re-landscaping at Foster Park around the carousel there, and the trumpeter statue made it look a little nicer, more presentable. At the police station dog kennel, we installed a mini split heater air conditioner unit in there for them. And as Scott touched on, we put up decorations down at the Olson Center and downtown and Foster Park. We Did get our new contractors set up for the park and cemetery mowing for this season. They'll go 2 years on that contract.
And keep an eye out for that, just pay attention as you guys get around town this summer, because they are, we did rebid that, so there are different contractors doing it this time, so it might take there might be a little bit of a learning curve for some of those guys.
Right. And then other than that, just a lot of park and cemetery and building maintenance, day-to-day stuff, so. Any questions on any of that?
On the security cameras up at the top, what's the retention period? How long is that?
They go, month, yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep adding as, I'm assuming so. We may have to keep adding, we'll expand them to other parts if there needs to be something.
It's been helping a lot though, vandalism, you know.
I don't know if it's deterring anything, but it's, I mean, it gives us the ability to at least know who it is and
We collect some
get
money.
compensation
Right.
for any damages. So,
Have you had any issues with anybody complaining about the parking of the dog park? I know some people that use the trail have occasionally run into somebody. kind of
Yeah, once in a
parking
while
on
people
there.
park right on the trail, yeah, but other than, I mean, it hasn't been too bad, no.
No, I think the plan, Mark, there, and we'll look at it in the spring, is placing rock towards the west, towards the field, and creating some kind of designated parking over there. To try to get maybe signage that says parking and some kind of market that way, so people will park there instead.
And that is open year round, right?
Yep. Dogs love snow. Some
Why
do.
can't it just turn yellow?
Yeah.
And I did have one other citizen reach out to me about a vehicle parked on the, I assume it's considered trail, but the sidewalk out going toward the golf course addition. If you go over the bridge, you know, there's where you can drive down to the
Oh,
driving
yeah.
range. As you go north of that road to the driving range, occasionally people parking there, taking pictures or doing whatever they're doing out there. I don't remember exactly which citizen it was, but someone asked me about it.
It's probably in that driveway, and
Well, that driveway going out.
Park where the gate
I
is.
think it says no parking in driveway right there, unless that sign got stolen or something, but there is.
Kevin?
Well, one on the other side where it goes down to the.
What they're doing is they're parking on that portion of concrete that's designated as a trail, and they're walking in the driving range. So I think we need some, and we talked about this last year, about putting some more parking on the other side of that bridge.
We did that already.
But I think now we need to sort of.
Well, I'm just wondering if maybe we grind that down and paint some lines across there too,
Do that.
so that shows that it's a walk path. We can do that, I can put that on the list and try that too. But it says no parking in driveway, they shouldn't, you know what I mean? But it's different, you know, how you get it, I mean,
There's a will, there's a way.
yes. But yeah, we can maybe, so it looks like it's for.
Right.
All right, thanks, Brad, thank you. Anything else we need to cover?
no, you guys got off with a pretty simple council meeting, on your first one.
It's early.
Yeah.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?